Where do we go from here? With the audience score tumbling, we might even see 9% when this thing is over with. After episode 3, we get the Acolyte episode 4. But before that, some people online aren't taking this audience score too well, or people that are criticizing this show. My man Thomas is having a major meltdown online, and he's not the only one. This is just one of the examples. He's basically saying, hey, my mom likes it, my dad likes it, my friends like it, everyone likes it. Please don't pay attention to the bigots spreading their nonsense hatred. Normal people actually enjoy this series. So now we are resulting in name calling for anyone that doesn't like the show. Oh, it gets better. This person politely responds, let's not cry bigotry though. There are people that just don't like it, and they aren't actually bad people. I personally love it despite its flaws. Thomas was having none of that. He says, let's not cry bigotry though. How about the thousands of tweets from far-right people hating on the series because there are people of color and a lesbian couple in the series? You can't pretend this is not bigotry. I gotta be honest, there might be a couple of tweets out there. I haven't seen it. The majority of Star Wars fans and people just say this show stinks. And the fact that you gotta name call and call people a bigot because they don't like your show means you've lost the plot, man. You've lost the argument. That ain't gonna work on us anymore. The show is terrible. It's a joke. But listen, if you like it, like it. If you love it, love it. Like, just tweet about what you like about it. Name calling and all that stuff, man, that ain't helping your cause. It just makes you look bad. And speaking of bad, let's get into Acolyte episode 4, the pronoun edition. And let's be honest, this was just a filler episode and nothing really happened except for a couple of super cringy things that we'll go over. But I'll get you guys up to speed. This is May, starts off the episode. She's reunited with the guy who made the poison in episode 2 that she gave to that one Jedi that was floating around on a rock. So they're on the hunt for the Wookiee Jedi that is living in exile on some spaceship that crashed, and she's gonna kill this Wookiee Jedi. That's their goal here. We then go back to Coruscant where the Jedi are talking, saying, we just need to keep this between us and handle it ourselves. And yes, the Conehead Jedi, that's Ki-Adi-Mundi. I wish I was making that up. What in the world is he doing in this series? He's not even alive during this time. Yeah, the guy from the prequels that said this.
Possible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.
I mean, we had to go to the end credit scene just to make sure that was him. And sure enough, there it is. They actually did it. They actually put a character in the Acolyte that is not supposed to exist yet. It wasn't even supposed to be born. But here we are. I wonder who signed off on this, and I wonder what they're going to say. Oh, no, that was a cousin with the same name. Oh, that was his great-grandfather that had the same name. So stop worrying about it. But somebody signed off on this, and they were just like, sure, throw him in there. People will be in shock and awe. Speaking of which, let's do a wellness check on Star Wars theory.
I can't wait to see what people are going to... What are people going to say to defend this? Oh, I don't know. You guys are just toxic. You just hate everything. You're sexist. Bro, why is Ki-Adi-Mundi here? He's not supposed to be here. He would have right away, man. He would have, the same guy. Man, it's fuck this show, man. He went the same guy that literally in episode 1 is like, oh, the Sith haven't shown up for 1,000 years. Is the same guy corroborating and keeping the shit hidden? No. It's bullshit.
Well, it looks like things are going well. Anyway, the Jedi decide that they were going to tell Sol to get Osha, and they were going to go hunt down her twin sister and hopefully save the Wookiee Jedi. I don't know his name. Sorry. So he's going to be the Wookiee Jedi. So as the Jedi and Osha travel to the planet where the Wookiee Jedi is at, we are introduced to pronouns in Star Wars. Everybody's kind of talking with each other, and Osha has this conversation with this Padawan about a creature, and she says, "Is he or they with us?" Yes, that's right. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. We now have pronouns in Star Wars. And who has these pronouns in Star Wars? This creature right here. And as you see in this still, they give him something to sniff when they land, and he's going to sniff out where the Wookiee Jedi is. So most of the episode is them just trekking through the forest, and Osha telling Soul, "Hey, I think I feel the Force again." And then there was a giant bug that attacked them, and a lightsaber was used. Finally, a lightsaber killed something. And then we go back to May. Now remember, she's been walking through the same forest with the guy that made the poison. And he's like, "Hey, how you going to kill this Wookiee without a weapon? I know it's a test." And then all of a sudden, she has like a crazy change of heart. The guy that she was with, she strings him up by his feet. He's hanging. And she said, "You know what? I don't need to do this anymore. Now that I know my sister's alive, this changes everything. I'm going to turn myself into the Jedi." And he's like, "They're going to throw you in jail." And she's like, "Nope, not if they know what I know. They're not going to throw me in jail." Listen, this person has murdered 2 Jedi, and everybody's playing it off as if it's no big deal. As if, yeah, I'll just turn myself in. I'll get reunited with my sister. Everything's fine. Even the Jedi are like, "Yeah, we got to try to save May. We can go get her and bring her back to the temple, and she's going to be fine." It's like, no, she murdered 2 Jedi here, and y'all are acting like it's no big deal. But she has this change of heart, and so she's going to find the Wookiee Jedi to warn him that someone's on their way to kill them and that he needs to leave with her. Now, when May finally finds the house and walks inside, you could see that the Wookiee's already dead and has been killed by a lightsaber. They work now. They finally work. I guess you got to cut them in a certain way to finally do some damage. You know, stabbing someone doesn't really work anymore, apparently. But I guess this was a precision slice. Man, they teased this Wookiee Jedi in all the promotion. They had this big Wookiee walking around with Leslie Headland in all the promotion. They teased all of it, and he didn't do anything in the show. I mean, I thought there was a commercial where he was waving around his lightsaber, and he's dead. That's it. This was supposed to be a fan favorite. He's no longer with us. So May is shocked. She's like, "Oh no, he's here," because she knows that the Acolyte, I'm assuming, has done this. There goes the fan favorite, gone. The Jedi finally show up and stand in front of the Wookiee's house and demand that May come out. May's kind of hiding in one of the rooms there, but like 5 minutes ago, she was like, "I'm going to turn myself into the Jedi." And while they're standing there, Soul turns around and Osha's kind of behind them, and the Acolyte floats in from the sky like Mary Poppins, stands right next to Osha, ignites the saber, and pushes her out of the way. Now, Count Dooku was a glider in the Clone Wars cartoon, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Then we get the scene that we've seen in all the promotion, where the Jedi all ignite their sabers, right? Oh, and there's just too many yellow lightsabers for me. And they all lunge at the Acolyte. The Acolyte then extends his hand. I'm assuming it's a he, because you never know, as you can see in this still, and pushes them all back, in a big puff of smoke or dust or whatever just ends the show. That's it. This was a very quick episode. Nothing really happened. They could have done this in 5 minutes to progress this weird story. So just recap. May has a change of heart. She wants to turn herself into the Jedi. The Wookiee Jedi that they heavily promoted just is killed, doesn't do anything. And we finally get the Acolyte, who doesn't do anything with his saber that we see, and just pushes everyone away at the Force. And that's the end. Oh yeah, don't forget, we also have pronouns, and the Conehead Jedi is not supposed to be there, but they put him in anyway. So that's Acolyte, episode 4. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is it silly? I think it's funny, personally. And, we've got 4 more episodes left of this show. My. Where can we go from here? That's the question. Anyway, I'm going to end this video. I can't wait to see all the reactions, and we'll probably do videos on that. But if you're with me this far to the end of the video, I got something very important that we're going to put together. I don't know if it's this week or next week, that deals with the Ray movie and the connection with the Acolyte. This is Jay. I'll catch you on the next one.